out. Look at that. A lot of hugging, clapping, tears today in Greenville as this soldier got to surprise all three of his sons during two separate surprise parties. Amazing stuff. Dr. Paul Carroll is a Greenville cardiologist and a member of the National Guard who was serving a 6-month tour in Afghanistan. His kids had no idea he was coming home today. And Fox Carolina's Andrew Reeser was there for the reunions. He joins us live in the studio now with this touching story. Andrew, amazing reunions here.
That's right, Diana. Dr. Paul Carroll has been very, very busy in Kandahar, Afghanistan. He's been tending to wounded soldiers there. And after a very long flight, he's home for the holidays. And there's nobody happier to see him than his kids. 6 months is a long time when you're deployed. But I bet if you ask Barbie Carroll, she'd say 3 hours of waiting for her two sons to get home to Greenville from the Citadel is even longer. That's because there's much more than apple pie and baked spaghetti waiting for them. It's their dad, returned from a 6-month deployment in Kandahar, tending to wounded soldiers. Barbie's been planning the surprise for weeks, and the deployment has been really hard.
One of the hardest things is having that sense of separation, and you lose a sense of connectedness with your family.
There's been nights, where they've cried themselves to sleep or, cried and just being worried and something would go wrong.
But today, tears of a different kind. Friday, at what 13-year-old Josh Carroll thought was just an award ceremony at Lead Charter School, he got the surprise of his life.
I don't think it'd be the same if you told me. I feel like the time would just stretch out, but there I was like, whoa.
And his other two sons, going to school in Charleston, had no idea either.
Hey boys, I got your supper.
After a long drive, a tearful hello. For them, their dad's their hero. They're both trying to follow in his footsteps.
With him being home, I can now ask him more questions about my future.
And it's moments like this that make 6 months of separation worth it.
It was hard, but I understood, and I really appreciate it.
I'm very proud of them for being willing to serve.
Welcome back, sir.
Thank you.
In Greenville, Andrew Reeser, Fox Carolina News.